Latinos here in this country that do agree that the immigration problem is a problem, and it does need to be addressed, and it does need to be fixed.
Interesting.
But making those comments, those racist comments, do not help.
And if you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's... No.
In the sense that, you know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is...
I didn't mean it like that.
I saw Jen. I think.
So, I mean, the thing is, like, the two safest states in the entire country are New Hampshire and Vermont, and they have the least restrictive gun control laws in the country. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't know anything about New Hampshire or anything. You just educated me on something. I'm going to have to look it up. All I know is what I've been through, what I've seen in my city, and it has to stop. It's ridiculous.
I mean, we see in other places, the stricter gun law places, they tend to have higher rates of murders than places that have less strict gun laws. Like, even in the UK, where everyone's like, well, you know, these other countries, they have way stricter gun laws, but they have less murders than the United States. Well, before they passed those gun control laws, they actually had less murders than they did afterwards. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. Right now, that's not what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is our kids.
I know, but if the thing is, if we pass these laws and if, let's say, it leads to an increase, isn't that a net negative thing if we're trying to save people's lives?
We don't know. We can't answer that. We can only see and try. We can see the effect.
We have tried. And we've seen what happens in these situations.
Well, if it's that, we're gonna do it now. Then, if it's gonna hurt, then let's see if it works. I don't know.
So you want to take the chance that it might actually hurt more people?
We don't know. We have to see.
But we have seen it. We've seen it happen in the past, like over and over and over again. It repeats itself in this sort of way.
Well, history repeats itself, but we have to make a stop to it, don't it? If this is gonna make us.
If history repeats itself, if we continue to repeat the mistakes of the past.
What interview is this, bro? Don't interview me.
Okay, no worries.
Retweet. You can't just Facebook post. That's social media. Get up, be proactive, and move.
Like, what kind of policy specifically, though?
Oh, okay, gun policies, gun laws. Get rid of them. We cannot
get rid of gun laws.
For example, for success is failure.
Yes.
The Seattle Police Department has 8 different oversight boards.
8.
The Seattle Police Department's oversight boards are designed explicitly so that police cannot be brought up on charges.
Right.
So that's the failure of capitalism.
And it does what it's it does what it's supposed to do, but what it's supposed to do isn't right.
And that's the failure of capitalism.
Right.
Okay.
No, the failure of capitalism is that even when it's working the way it's supposed to,
people still get hurt, and that's
it's still not succeeding.
Not succeeded.
Because individuals are still being repressed.
I see.
And that is what capitalism is inherently an oppressive system.
And the communism is inherently a what system?
Successful and
successful.
Not repressive. It's the point of communism is liberation. So it's a society that puts people's common needs before individual selfishness.
And when was the last time that the communist system ever succeeded? It was its failures.
Service. Do you think that was fair of them to do?
I understand that they needed to take a stance, and while I don't necessarily maybe agree with it, I do respect it. I do respect it.
But how does that affect your bottom line?
Want to know the real answer?
Yeah, of course.
It hurts, but it's not like I'm drowning. I try not to live my life thinking about money.
At 22 years old, I bought my first house for $6.5 million, but I wasn't quite satisfied, so I had a koi pond put in. Painted the walls of the guest house. Bought a giant truck known as the Yeti. Bought a school bus and then turned it into a cool bus. Installed a home theater system.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, 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 Big Gunny? Hey, 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 everybody. My name is Carlos Matos, and I am coming from New York City, New York. Let me tell you guys that I am so excited. I am so happy. I am really so thrilled to be right now sharing this amazing, glorious, super and exciting moment of my life with all of you guys. And let me tell you that we are really changing the world as we know it. The world is not anymore the way it used to be. No, no, no. Be connected. Wow! Be connected! And let me tell you that I am actually earning around $1,400 on an everyday basis, 7 days a week. What? I am right now independently. Financially independently. I am saying to so many people who said that this was going to be a con artist game, that this was going to be a scammer game. Hey, you're going to lose all your money. My wife still doesn't believe in me. Still doesn't believe in me.
Now see, that right there could be your head.
He told me it was just the water pump.
He told you it was an as-is sale.
No, he did not tell me as-is.
No, you go even farther. What you say is, I agreed to purchase a car for $33, and as long as it was not an as-is sale. Do you think I really think that conversation took place? Do you think I really? Well, so long as it's not an as-is sale, I'll pay you $3,300.
May I show you this? This is where we adjusted the price from $3,700 to $33,000, and she signed indicating that she understands that the repairs were in order and that the sale is as is, and it was further reduced from $37,000.
What have you got? She handed me something that says car overheats, can stalled, reduced from $37,000 to $33,000.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
And then it has her signature on it.
Yes,
what have you got? Let me see that.
That's the same document.
No, it's not. This has something different.
Because he never gave me an original copy.
Sold as is, where is, without recourse. Buyer understands car overheats, car stalls, reduced from $3,700. Oh, she whited it out.
No, I didn't white it out.
Oh, yes, you did, honey. I'm looking at it right here. She whited it out.
Wow.
She whited out. Get out of my courtroom. Verdict for the defendant. Unbelievable. She whited it out. Not even well. It's still right there.
crazy, man. That's
Wait a minute, don't go yet, don't go yet. This is your chance right here.
I do not want to talk about it because she is full of and I don't want to talk about it.
The defendant?
Yes, whatever. I don't want to talk.
Where he promotes negativity and things to his fans that should not be allowed to be made fun of or talked about in that type of way.
You're not me. No one knows who you are.
And so for me, it's about stopping that.
No. Your name is Comedy Shorts Gamer.
Down here!
So I'm not going to delete it.
You're making fun of something that could be out of someone's control. There are so many people out there who feel comfortable in their own bodies. It doesn't matter how big they are. And everyone should feel comfortable in their own bodies, and everyone can look however the they want.
I'm saying this now.
Whoa, hold on. First thing I noticed, man boobs.
And for you to make fun of somebody for their attributes that they might not be able to control is up, and you need to be stopped.
You're not me. No one knows who you are. No. Your name is Comedy Shorts Gamer. So I'm not gonna...
Where he promotes negativity and things to his fans that should not be allowed to be made fun of or talked about in that type of way.
You're not me. No one knows who you are.
And so for me, it's about stopping that.
No. Your name is Comedy Shorts Gamer.
Down here!
So I'm not going to delete it.
You're making fun of something that could be out of someone's control. There are so many people out there who feel comfortable in their own bodies. It doesn't matter how big they are. And everyone should feel comfortable in their own bodies, and everyone can look however the they want.
I'm saying this now.
Whoa, hold on. First thing I noticed, man boobs.
And for you to make fun of somebody for their attributes that they might not be able to control is up, and you need to be stopped.
You're not me. No one knows who you are. No. Your name is Comedy Shorts Gamer. So I'm not gonna...
Where he promotes negativity and things to his fans that should not be allowed to be made fun of or talked about in that type of way.
You're not me. No one knows who you are.
And so for me, it's about stopping that.
No. Your name is Comedy Shorts Gamer.
Down here!
So I'm not going to delete it.
You're making fun of something that could be out of someone's control. There are so many people out there who feel comfortable in their own bodies. It doesn't matter how big they are. And everyone should feel comfortable in their own bodies, and everyone can look however the they want.
I'm saying this now.
Whoa, hold on. First thing I noticed, man boobs.
And for you to make fun of somebody for their attributes that they might not be able to control is up, and you need to be stopped.
You're not me. No one knows who you are. No. Your name is Comedy Shorts Gamer. So I'm not gonna...
Yeah, he's lovely. He's really funny. I get on with him on like a level, do you know what I mean?
She's good looking. Yeah, she's good looking, but yeah, I've smashed it. I've got it if I want it, I think, yeah.
You right, babes?
You've been playing with the salt and pepper or something?
I don't know. The aircon, it just...
What, just blew it away?
Yeah. I'm a cool person. I don't need aircon.
You're on point with your one-liners as well, aren't you? Can I be really personal? This is really personal. How many boys have you slept with?
Sorry?
If you want me to take that back, I'll take it back straight away.
How many boys have I slept with?
I'm intrigued.
Hold on, I can't believe you just asked me that on a first
You
date.
seem a little bit taken back by that.
Honestly, what's going through your mind?
I was just asking you a question.
Of how many boys I slept with on a first date?
I always enjoy, and this was on my desk this morning, my annual ticket to King of the Kubasa.
Okay.
It's a sausage competition that I judge.
Oh, in like sausage eating?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. King of the Kubasa, and local sausage makers, they all make their best, and they enter it.
I bet it's delicious.
It is, and then the next day I reek of garlic, so hopefully Warren will be back and have to put through that. But I do want to tell you, it's February 9th, 7 p.m. at Prairieland Park. Tickets are only $25. It's for charity, and you can get tickets online at
We were not drinking wine today.
No, we weren't. We weren't. Now
Sounds like a really good event.
It is King of the Kubasa, so go to pickadick.com.
Moving on.
The solution is the public doesn't need machine guns, automatic weapons.
That's illegal already.
Huh?
Oh, machine guns are illegal already.
Assault weapons.
Assault weapons are semi-automatic.
I'm going to be going in March and I see where.
Yeah, he's out. On-site security with a gun, concealed carry is not a bad thing.
I think our schools are prisons, so let's stop treating them like that.
Our banks aren't prisons, our airports aren't prisons, and we have security there.
Cool, yeah, those aren't schools now, are they? Schools should be a safe zone.
So shouldn't we protect our schools if they want to be a safe zone? There's kids there.
We absolutely should protect our schools through good policy, not arming people with guns in the school.
But people who break the laws and have guns and want to do harm to people don't follow gun laws. If it says, hey, no guns in the school, they're not going to be like, ah, crap.